What's up? Welcome to another extended discussion. The time where we extend the discussion from today's episode.
That's correct.
You couldn't tell by the name.
Lurancy.
Lurancy, or as the ghost knower, Rancy.
Yeah. It's
Rancy.
a good name. Lurancy Vennum. I was thinking about that on the drive to work today.
It's one of those names where you don't forget it. And I would put Annalise Michelle in the same boat. It's just
I forgot that last week.
You got it though. You said Anna.
I
said
did.
Anna.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like if they can call her Rancy, you can call Annalise.
Henry Vennum is, I think, my favorite name from the episode.
Henry Vennum.
Yeah.
I like Asa Roth too. Asa Roth is really good.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Asa Roth and Henry Vennum. That's that's a really good pairing.
Yeah. Like the Bachelor. Anyway, how are y'all doing?
Hope everyone's having a great week. We can see the comments as we're hey Beta Cucks. I can see the comments as we're waiting. And appreciate the thoughts on Ohio. And typically when things happen, we don't really discuss it much in an episode, but like however high our platform is, there is one there, and since this is like this is right at home, and I think if it was widely reported, I don't think we probably would have made like a one-liner or two about it, not like a joke, but we would have said like, oh, it sucks for this, by the way. But it almost feels like since it was so poorly reported that that we needed to say something. Lurancy Venom's entered the ring. Yeah. By God, that's Henry Venom's music.
It's Asa Roth.
Asa Roth.
There's something living in my cellar. It just started scratching. It wants to come to the extended discussion.
Yeah, it wants to join. It wants to be a first-time chatter, I think. But I hope everyone's had a great week.
My email is still in my phone. Our email is still in their phone as Beta Cucks.
Oh.
Which, I mean...
That's funny. That's cool that our email's in your phone.
Yeah, that's really cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hope everyone's having a good February. It just started and it's already almost over.
I know, it goes so fast.
Yeah, basketball will be back soon.
Yeah.
But so we got a possession story that has nothing to do with demons.
That's so weird.
Did anyone listening or during our commentary, was anyone a little surprised that it had nothing to do with demons, demonic activity, or do you think maybe it just wasn't being discussed? And you have a question?
It was me. I was surprised.
Yeah,
I was very surprised. Yeah. Honestly, I when you told me the name of it, I thought, I was like, oh, of course, Possession, good one.
Well, that was my intention too. I told him before you even started, I'm like, I think I got a spooky one next week.
Yeah.
And then I just did a whole bunch of, I was just researched Possession and was looking into a bunch of stories, and this one I look for meat, okay? Even though I'm vegetarian, I look for if I do 2 scrolls on an article and I'm done, I keep it moving.
Yeah.
I keep it moving. But if you do 2 scrolls and there's still good block text that hurts your eyeballs, and then you do another scroll and there's still text there, maybe even an image.
Well, that means there's probably a couple articles about it then.
I'm like, okay, maybe this could be an episode, because we're not throwing out 25-minute teasers anymore.
Not anymore. That's in the past.
How long did a 25-minute episode? That had to be like
to record?
No, to edit. That had to be like, oh, I got a spare 45 minutes.
It's probably
Let me just knock this out.
Well, I was also worse back then too.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe
really pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I just wasn't as honed as
And now you're like, I need to get my food. I need to order food. I need to get 3 drinks at least. Don't bother me. You might not see me until tomorrow.
I do plan out a couple days.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like 2 hours to do the 25 minutes.
Yeah.
If I'm being...
Our first 10, 12 episodes, we just listened on Patreon to Secrets of Antarctica, which I remember thinking was a long episode. It was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even,
a
in the discussion then.
A little cringe.
Although
that one came up with a really good idea about the quizzes on Patreon.
Yes.
The episode quizzes. People like that, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ben's going to do it.
Yeah, good.
Wherever you are, Ben. From Mary Roth's symptoms, it sounded like she had a brain tumor causing seizures and hallucinations. Well, if you want to get scientific about it, jeez, wow.
Well, then why did they stop, though?
Let's just quit the podcast and we'll just talk about science.
But why did it stop, though?
Maybe the tumor just kind of
pooped out her ear. Tumors don't do that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That right,
yeah,
Stable
Rosie.
Shock.
Yeah. Tyler agrees with you.
Good.
Tyler, we're trying to fly through Resident Evil 4, and we just got to the castle. There's no way.
Yeah, Mary Roth. Oh, that's why.
I thought you were talking about... So we literally both thought you were talking about Lurancy.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Lurancy.
Fine. We'll keep doing Blue Bazaar.
But Mary died because she cut herself.
No, we're not rolling. That's the problem. Is I need to get this game finished before next month, which is like in a week. I don't actually know when the game drops. And I need to stop watching videos. I saw a video today. It was like, 8 things you need to know about the next Resident Evil 4. I'm like, well, I don't want to know. Click. Watch. Should I be... there's so many things I should be doing. Like real work, BDB work, side work, and I'm watching a Resident Evil video.
I'm going through going through another game, and I shouldn't be.
Oh, I know a game you're going through. Yeah. Dude, did you at least like the video I showed you? Where it's like the trolley?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, you do. Can I spoil it while you're playing?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel.
I won't do it if you.
I feel okay about it. People don't judge me.
Can I mention it?
You can say it. Yeah.
Okay, so he's playing Hogwarts. Anyway, I sent you a video where it's like the first 10 seconds in the game, and it's the person with the trolley car. Would you like anything? It's about a cadaver. That's hilarious.
Yes, I remember that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I specifically play Resident Evil 4 Wednesdays with my sister from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. That's my video game time.
I'm not a Slytherin. I'm a Hufflepuff.
I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
I have to wait till April.
Steph and I were talking about your Hogwarts houses. You and Claire's and Joey's.
What did she decide?
For you?
All of us.
Oh, you're a Ravenclaw.
Dear.
And Claire is a Hufflepuff.
Yes.
And Joey is a Gryffindor.
I agree with that. Tell her 3 out of 3.
Nice.
100%. Gold star. Need to bump those numbers from 7 to 2 a.m. That's some Left 4 Dead versus right there. Me and Staple Shock used to talk about when we were 2019. We were like, man, one day we're gonna get done with work. We're gonna be able to have a. Oh God, it wasn't Seagram's. It was Smirnoff Ice. We're gonna have a Smirnoff Ice by the pool deck and unwind after that 6-hour work shift. And then instead we were making cheesecake and playing video games out in the gazebo.
It's not so bad either.
No, it wasn't that bad. So anyway, so we have a possession story. I think some of y'all thought maybe it was demonic.
Yep, I did.
Apparently not, just other ghosts. Like as a ghost, if you want to take over someone, you can do that in Sims 2. You can just possess someone, make them a chicken.
You?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I was thinking about Ghost from the movie Ghost.
There's a movie called Ghost?
Yeah, with that one guy who's real sexy. Not Patrick Stewart. Kevin Bacon?
Patrick Stewart?
No, Kevin Bacon. He dies, obviously. He's the ghost. Whoopi Goldberg's in it. It's got the pottery scene.
The pottery scene?
Yeah. Where she's doing pottery and he comes up behind her when he's dead. You've never heard of Ghosts?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. Am I alone? Patrick Swayze? Is that... Emily said Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Is the dad in Casper the guy from Independence Day? The president? Just out of curiosity.
No.
I don't think it was a simple possession. Even as a medium, you have to open yourself to that sort of thing. That's true. We don't really know what all Lurancy was doing. Because she might have... Like, the only person that truly knows what could have happened is Lurancy. And, like, she told her mom, I'm hearing voices.
Yeah.
But she didn't say whether or not she was anticipating them or she called back out. Like, we don't know the energy that she kind of gave back to him. But I think that's a really good point.
There were not a lot of effects in this episode.
You're killing Aaron right now, guys.
Yeah, Ghost. Steph did it on 13 Degrees. She loves this movie.
It's called Ghost?
It's called Ghost.
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 Like, not 13 Ghosts.
Jesus Christ.
It's not the Frighteners.
No.
Demons? Oh, I don't know. Charlie, do demons have an easier time taking over people who have an illness? Maybe because they're weakened?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like if you have a gate that's broken and that's the illness. Like, it's easier to
I think it makes
in.
you weaker, makes your mental weaker as well because you feel sad and upset. Ghost.
Sad and upset.
Ghost.
Nope, never seen it.
You've never
That's
seen
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, bro.
Holy. What year this came out? 90.
In the 90s. Yeah.
90.
Ghost.
I wasn't
is a
even
good movie.
alive then, man.
Oh,
you can't
I was.
hold me against movies that I wasn't alive for.
I probably wasn't when they came out.
You definitely weren't when they filmed it.
No.
Wow, Whoopi Goldberg had it going on in 1990.
Yeah.
Demons have an easier time when you're unconscious. So, okay.
I think you need to give permission for demons.
Okay, so when Lurancy's laying there and she's hearing these voices call out, if she gives it, I mean, now someone would probably say ignore it, right? Like, just ignore it, but she didn't ignore it.
She's in bed going, yes?
Well,
yes.
But she also thought, like, she was like, I went to heaven, I'm seeing angels, she's interacting with these angels. I think she's putting herself out there, too. Like, maybe some night she goes to bed and wants to go to that dream world. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
That's an interesting twist on that, maybe.
So, do some of you think that even though... Because we were discussing demonic, but at the end of the day, nobody else thought that. And we understood that we were kind of putting our own biases and opinions on it. But do any of you think that there's no chance this could have been another spirit?
Like, just science?
No, I mean like demon.
Oh, demon. Like the only thing it could have been was a demon.
Well, there's like it kind of comes down to science versus believing that she was actually possessed by Mary Roth and these other spirits.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, does anyone think that neither of those are true, and hands down is demonic?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I mean,
that's hard to argue too. Because again, why does it just stop? That's the biggest question for me, apparently.
The laziest demon, the most chill demon. I'm putting this on autopilot. Right. I'm cruise control this bitch. Not that she was a bitch. I was thinking about like it was a car. No.
I got you.
What was I about? I don't know. I think she might be faking it. That's 5 months. That's 5 months. You know how like anxious you get stage fright.
I do like what you said though in the episode. Like her family is like, oh, she's also a girl.
Yeah, this'll do.
I like that, but I don't think that's what it is. But I could. Maybe they just didn't know her that well. I don't know.
I mean, I don't
like that either, though.
I think that the Roth, you're spelling it correctly. I think they did just want to believe it, but I think at the same time, at least one of the family members had to be a little skeptical.
I think if it had been fresher, then I think that's a really good theory. But over a decade?
I would also be more willing to buy that if this was like the digital age where she could find Mary's Indeed and her Facebook and her MySpace and study her.
Why her Indeed first?
See what job she had. I don't know.
I guess her job was being at the...
Listen, I'm new to the LinkedIn world. My new company loves LinkedIn, everything about LinkedIn. And they're very professional in that way, and I understand it.
Yeah.
I'm the person that has like 4 connections. It's like, I have a job. Why do I need to talk to you? Like, why am I connecting with you? I don't need your job. I have a job.
I have a LinkedIn.
Yeah,
actually, I have.
Do you connect?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Well, you're kind of
looking for another job.
Yeah, if you weren't though.
No. Also, BTV is on my LinkedIn.
Mine is marketing associate and then co-host of Believe in Bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really cool space thing as a background, but then the company won an award 4 years in a row. They're like, we made backgrounds for everyone. I was like,
Thanks.
Can
it be spacey?
It looked really good though. But anyway, back to Lurancy. The raccoon is scratching again. He doesn't want to hear about LinkedIn. Well, it better. If it wants to make connections with other parts of the house.
Oh, is the opossum in the attic?
The opossum?
Is a squirrel in the garage? Oh, boy.
Does the raccoon want to hear about demons?
I don't know. It's weird because it is a human. Supposedly.
I don't know. I mean, I have a hard time believing nothing happened.
I do too.
And I feel like I would not have a hard time leaning into she faked it if it wasn't for the 5 months.
How do you explain, since she did fake it, how do you explain knowing secrets? How do you explain knowing songs that she used to play? Maybe they were just common songs? I don't know.
It's just Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Well, it could have been that simple.
What if Roth became a demon? I don't know if that's possible.
Maybe, I don't know.
Mary Roth was like to stay on Earth and to keep dwelling.
Yeah,
or like know. What if she sold her soul to get out of the psychiatric hospital?
I kind of like that theory. That's kind of interesting.
Little Meadow.
Yeah.
Right, like to get out of the asylum, she sold her soul Like, all right, well, you're gonna have to die, but we'll get you out of here.
Demons feed off just energy giving to them, right? So like, if you're being oppressed, right, demons feed off that energy. Now they feed off fear, right? They feed off anger and stuff like that.
They always got the tummy grumbles.
They do.
I like the idea of it being a Wendell and Wild demon too. Let's break her out.
All right.
For 5 months. That's crazy. So faking it doesn't make sense because I feel like okay, it just disappeared. Maybe she faked it. But then her going away for 5 months makes you feel like she didn't fake it. So maybe it was just some type of hallucination, hysteria. But then the fact that it just disappeared, and I don't know enough about these conditions, but I don't know how many of them do just disappear.
Why was it 5? That feels arbitrary to me.
It was Mary's decision.
Okay.
She's like, all right, I'm done. It probably was arbitrary. It was however long it took her soul to heal, her spirit to heal.
Okay.
It took time.
Okay. It just... One more month.
What month wouldn't have been 6 months?
It would have been half a year.
That feels too perfect, right? Like, oh, it's 6 months. You know what I mean? Like she was there for 6 months.
I guess.
That makes it seem storybook rather.
But it was one way.
Yeah. Maybe she's like, man, this family nuts. I'm out.
Has to base.
It was.
I don't know. Ultimately, do you feel the same way about it?
Yeah.
I forgot what I went. Did I go believable? I think I did.
I think I went viable.
I think I went believable. I believe it for sure. I believe something definitely happened. That it was paranormal. I don't think you can explain away it was just good improv or, or like
faking it till you make it.
Or believing it because they want it. I don't think that's... there's not enough evidence there for that.
Somebody would have called... there had to be at least a short period of time where they were questioning her. Or if they weren't questioning her, where she took the lead and it was like, here's my old room, here's the piano, here's this and that. Like
they maybe... Ooh. What if the dad gave her
just don't feel
a journal that had the answers in it
to make it work?
Yeah,
because Asa felt so bad.
Maybe.
See, I like your response. It's like, don't want to be disappointed by a Brown season, just don't feel. That's kind of how I feel about it. People can do amazing things with cold readings, but she would need training.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know any other stories, and obviously there could be many out there. I don't know any other stories about a deceased person overtaking a body and healing that spirit temporarily. Like,
I don't either.
Where did Mary Roth go now? Like, did she being able to come back and heal? Makes me wonder, if Asa was able to call Mary back. I don't know. It seems
Asa's a witch?
There's some suspicious stuff to it for sure. Like, the father of the person that intervened, whose daughter died, came back in the form of this daughter. Like, it does seem like storybook. The idea of her getting her hands on a journal came across my mind. But where would the journal come from?
Well, maybe from Asa or the doctor. Those are good points.
When would they? But when she said that she was Mary Roth.
Yeah. Or they gave her the appointment beforehand. Look at this journal. Does it look familiar? She's skimming it. I think it'd be more blatant than that. I think it'd be more if hey, we're gonna do this. But why?
No, I mean, if it wasn't, let's say it's not set up.
Mm-hmm.
And if she got, when would she get that journal?
If it wasn't, if it was real.
Yeah.
Then
if she was really faking it. I'm not saying if she gets no outside help.
Yeah.
How does she get that journal?
No outside help? How would she get the journal? No idea.
Yeah. Well, I was saying is the doctor could use it to spark a stimuli.
Oh, I see.
So the doctor says, Dr. Stevens is okay, this girl thinks that she's Mary. Let me give her Mary's old journal and see if she reacts to it.
Yeah.
And
she's just like Monk and knows everything after seeing it one time.
2007, Tony Shalhoub. Yes. Right after Psych. Yes.
I enjoyed Monk a lot.
Did the doctor get paid the entire time? That's a good question.
I don't know.
He's I just need 5 months, and then my dividends, I can retire. Let's go.
A farmer from, was it Indiana?
Who?
Where do they live again? Illinois.
Illinois.
A
Dr.
farmer from
Stevens
Illinois?
wasn't a farmer.
No, but Asa Roth, who would pay her? Asa, right?
I guess.
I don't think he had the money.
You had 12 years of not paying for kids. Well, Henry. But...
no, that was Venom.
Do you have to pay to put them in the... you're right. Do you have to pay to put them in an insane asylum?
No, I think you just say, here you go.
They pay you.
Oh, well, the state pays them, I think.
Could be a rich as fuck farmer. I'm farming oil. I don't know. I think this is one... This is why it's such a good episode and a good story.
It's a lot of thought.
That's what we're going to do. Charlie and I are too similar. We need to get one scientific believer skeptic. We need to get one person who believes that it could have been a spiritual possession, and then one person who strictly believes only demons can possess you. Put them in a room. Put them on Twitch.
And coordinate their discussion.
Yeah, we can use our channel. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah. Me. Which one? Which role do you want to play?
Oh, for what? This?
No, not you.
Oh.
The skeptic.
I knew that.
You want to be a brain tumor?
I knew they would want to be the skeptic.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. No matter
what
you
know who
say.
I would want on here to talk about this. Megan from In the Shadows. I want to hear her opinion. And Isaac.
Want to be the skeptic, but I still think it was a demon. Well, you're disqualified.
You got to pick one.
Fitbit says only 2,000 steps to get to your goal. Does it not know I'm going to be sitting here for next 2 hours?
Does not.
Fitbit, get with it. All right. Well, yeah, my opinion does not change. I'm at where I'm at.
Yeah, me too.
It's a great mystical story where there's so many different angles. It feels Hollywood. It's even getting past the idea of a spirit possessing a girl instead of a demon. The idea of father regrets sending daughter to asylum for this condition, interjects with another girl being sent, and then she's possessed by his daughter. What?
It's a wild story.
It's wild, yes. Thank you for doing these lives. I had a bad afternoon in your bright mood. Glad to hear that.
That's nice to hear.
I'm glad you were able to come to the live. We don't... Yeah. I was going to say we don't do these often. We do it every week.
Well, no.
We're here.
I always feel weird about the lives because not that many people come. I'm not complaining about it or anything.
He's like, you 10 don't count.
No, it's not
forget
what I
you
mean.
10 people.
Not what I mean. I'm glad you're all here.
I like it because we can talk about so much effort goes in these episodes between obviously researching, writing our scripts, meeting up, recording it, Charlie editing, sound effects, getting out there, choosing the graphic, and it's kind of when we upload it, it's just wipe your hands of it. But this is an opportunity to go back to the episodes and kind of revisit them.
Yeah. Well, because after we put them out, they're gone from my mind.
Yeah. It's kind of, and because we're, on to the next one, and Charlie and I are both gone next month. We're each taking a week off, but you guys won't miss it. You won't feel like we took a week off. We're pre-recording all these episodes. But, so, while we're never far ahead. It's always episode, record, episode, record, episode.
They're always fresh.
So this month, we recorded every episode week of, and we're also recording additional episodes this month for next month when we're gone. Woo! So we are incredibly busy. Also, we're doing tax stuff.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. So, but I enjoy this because this is downtime where we don't have to think about anything else.
Yeah.
We can revisit these stories. Forces me to have to listen to them day of, which is a good thing.
Yeah. I like it.
Same day.
What?
Yeah, you realize that these drop at 3 a.m., Tyler? That means we would have to record them at
the same day.
We're just gonna eventually we'll get so arrogant and think we're so good that we're just gonna record lives and upload them.
Oh,
no
God.
editing, no sound effects.
I'm
gonna just burp the whole episode.
No way.
Charlie can start banging the table mid-episode.
No way would we would ever let that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we record on Thursdays, just in case anyone wants to know. We record on Thursdays around 8 p.m., which gives Eastern time, Charlie the weekend to edit. Mm-hmm. I listen to the edit on Monday, and then I upload it to go out at 3 a.m. every Tuesday.
Wow, way to give them all the secrets.
That's all the secret. That's it. Now you too could be your own Believing the Bizarre.
You can look at the clock. Is it 8 o'clock Eastern time? You know where we're at.
He's in my house.
Yep.
Right here. Well, for a while, until we upgrade. Upgrades are coming this year. We'll get there. No edit challenge time. If you want, well, even our live episodes are edited. You have to watch our Halloween episodes on on YouTube. I think if we upload the video content, it's not edited. So if you go to YouTube,
I was thinking
you drive to work at 4:15, Tyler.
a.m.
It's disgusting.
It sucks.
Just so you can get all fit and lift weights. And I saw you do those circle things where you do the circle and you pull yourself up and you pull yourself up one more time. You're literally
Is that muscle up?
Nah, I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
Tyler, I think the only thing you can do, Tyler, to impress me is to punch a boulder. I need you to go full Chris Redfield and punch a boulder. If you're in the Google Hangout, which is why we're actually gonna have to leave this like in 2 seconds.
It'll be
a link yeah. on Patreon for dedicated to your members. We're gonna add the link. It's gonna start at 8:45 p.m., which is like in 8 minutes. But my computer is overheating and dying, so we gotta dip.
This was fun.
It was fun. We appreciate the discussion and the commentary. I'm still viable. You're still believable?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, everyone, have a great week. Appreciate you coming and listening. And if you are a dedicated tier of Patreon, we are doing the Google Hangout and our giveaway, like 10 minutes. But until then, have a great